And there's going to be a team they haven't got to look at in this particular map. And they don't have a lot of VOD to really go out with Minnesota because they weren't at London, so not as much film to talk about in search. So they just have to do their thing. Envoy
player audio, not sure if we're supposed to.
Gets the first blood. They've got the 5v3 advantage, but it's Silly peeking into Cargo that is at least able to take one with him. Silly gets another kill. The bomb's going to be planted. Gunless should get caught immediately. So what was what? A 5v3 advantage for Huntsmen. Suddenly going to be a 2-on-2. Arceus wins one.
Chat time.
20 seconds now on the clock to work with.
I like this. He's making Assault think. He knows he has to play the clock, but that silence is there, and Arceus able to win the 1-on-2.
Are you kidding me? What a reaction. And snap from RCDs, and around the it got scary. Like, you have the 5v3, and things seemingly fall apart, but the team gets on RCD's back, and he's able to get the 1v2 clutch. What a play from Alec.
A lot of people just chatting about how, like, he's been a leader, right? Just in-game and out-of-game for them, keeping them calm. And you love to see him have big plays like that to get these guys back into this match.
He's a guy just root for. He's just fun. Like, RC's just the man. Silly, I think, had the angle for just a moment as he peeked again. He sure does, but can't quite hit the shot as Formal's able to pepper him. Envoy looking for an opening, maybe up through mid, as he's already found the one kill.
Look at the mini-map right now. Like, mid-map control is dominated by Chicago.
He had the first blood in round one, too, didn't he?
You have players peeking out of crates. You have a player in vent room. Minnesota does not have a lot to work with. If you're looking at something, maybe it's a Silly snipe to open up a site. Chump trying to stay alive. He's going to have to back on up. And well, Formal, he peaks, but does get taken down. So now down to a 4 versus 4. 35 seconds to work with. A nice shot from Asim.
Yeah, that was a quick reaction and snap, and Envoy will get caught, but it's RCDs again stepping up in the clutch. Strings together 2 in a row. Now it's going to be all on GodRx to try and make the play, and it's RCDs with the beams again. I think it's back-to-back rounds where Envoy gets the first blood, and 5-0 start from RCDs.
Yeah, 5-0 from him. He finds 3 kills towards that tail end of the round.
It's Envoy early, opening up the map. RCD's late, shutting it down. See if Minnesota can get something cohesive going. It's going to need to happen this time on the defensive end. But we should, yeah, I like the Envoy watch because he's been the first blood machine early. Does he get aggressive for a pick again?
Let's try again. Definitely heard that, yeah. Player right on the other side of the crates. Arceus, though, his perfect game is still up. He's 6-0. He finds the first blood. Asim, yeah, I would say he had to have hurt him. And here comes the push through crates for Minnesota. Start to get very aggressive, trying to find the player on the bomb.
Still one more here in Assault. But there's the trade now from Formal. All 5 go down. 3-0 Huntsmen as they continue rolling.
Just taking the map away from Minnesota. We're going to have to see what Minnesota does to try to combat it. Guys like Asim and Alex, they're going to have to get aggressive. Challenge Envoy. Challenge RCDs in those one-on-ones. You know, it's similar to what we saw with, like, Florida and London earlier today. London, like Dylan and Scraps, they were just taking the map away from them. This is a map you have to fight for mid-map control.
I think just the SND improvements in general, though, for Huntsmen is a reason them losing map 1 isn't as scary as it might have been a couple months ago. Like, the fact that they improved heading into London, maybe not the best search team in the world, but good enough that they can battle back in series. Envoy's going to get caught this time around. Big advantage now behind GodRx. 2 kills for him. 4 versus 2 now for Rokkr. Asim works to get the plant down. Who's outside of bathrooms? That's going to be Scump that might be able to make the play. And think of remember all the clutches he had, Scump and RCDs? In those 2-man clutch scenarios, but
he's got to open the door. Yeah, in a tough spot. I mean, they try to get a little bit creative there. There's smoke down in the middle of the map. Envoy tries pushing through Forest. You have Gunless at that rock. I mean, when Envoy goes down, Gunless is just open to 2-3 angles and ends up getting caught. You know, you have a 3-round advantage, take a risk, right? You can do that.
And for Minnesota, you desperately needed a round, you got the win. Alex still sitting on a goose egg. Let's start off on Rokkr's POV on defense and see how they opt to play. This looks very aggressive towards B.
Here's that aggression I was talking about. You have one player who's all the way up towards the left. It's going to be silly. Alex Assault, they find 2 first kills, and then they can just go. They can use their numbers at this point.
Formal isolated in the back.
You have one player going around. You have one player going around. I think that's Arcees right now. He could get behind. Can he stay alive?
Thought for a second of my lineup where he got multiple kills, but here comes the re-peek. Alex, I like that. Little off angle, prone around the barrel. Nice round here from Alex. 4 versus 2. Now Formal and Enable, or Formal and Envoy. See if they can bring it back in this 2 versus 4. Envoy, great job. Gets into green. Only 30 seconds in the round, and now it's all going to be on Envoy. His shot is on point.
He's going to reset his dead silence as well, so he has some time to work with, dead silence to work with, but the double peaks there for Minnesota. Just the numbers early on.
Alex, I think when he had the first blood, he was able to pick up Arcees on the flank. He then shuts down Envoy, who's in a clutch position. That was a wondrous round there from Alex.
Yeah, and he was doing it all. He was 0-4 at that point.
Oh, that's right. The guy said had the goose egg coming in, and then he has that incredible round. I mean, just doing it on all sides of that site. From 0-4 to 4-4. That's one way to turn it around.
Good couple of rounds for Minnesota. See if anyone's going to start to go towards the safe side. A lot of B hits early on. See if anyone's going to get it creative. But Minnesota is talking about. They're starting to get very aggressive middle of the map.
It's exactly what you asked for.
Yeah, I mean, it's just something you have to do. I think a lot of the times you may try to play a little creative on Gun Runner, and if the team just takes the map away from you the way Chicago was early on, you have to respond, and they're doing that right here. That's why they may find themselves with 3 round wins in a row. And they will.
Another brilliant round there from Minnesota, and another good round from Alex. I think he gets 2 more, so 0-4 to now 5 straight. And you saw his shot was on point. Like whoever that was, he snapped on in the back. Like it's
one of those days. It's like, you know what? This isn't working. Let's just throw some smokes and duel in the middle of the map. Let's just use our guns. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, sorry, it's 6 in a row now for Alex. Well, now you saw the answer from Rokkr. It's Huntsmen's turn. They've given up 3 straight rounds. It's similar to what happened with Toronto, right? They went up 4-0, then I think lost 3 or 4 in a row to make that more interesting. Just haven't been able to close out these search and destroys cleanly when they get that hot start.
Silly pops Deddy right off the start. He's able to work his way through vent, finds a first blood. I think for Minnesota, they don't have a lot of control. Formal's going to find that nade, gunless with a kill. So it's just like that. That first blood means absolutely nothing.
See if anyone finds a weird opening with this smoke down mid. Trade back and forth. Number still to Huntsmen. Silly's been spotted, but gets away. Huntsmen still have to work on this bomb planted with 30 less seconds. They have to start making a move now. 30 on the clock.
But they know as well that they have to peek the bomb plant, right? Like they have to push up by the crates. So I know GodRx and Silly, they have to get a bit aggressive. They just got to watch over these players. Smoke goes down. Envoy, he's just going to use Deddy. And, well, he's going to use that smoke, finds the final 2 kills. They played their numbers. They played together.
Envoy made that look easy. If you're a diehard fan, you probably saw the clip that people were laughing about. Slasher tweeted out. It was pretty ludicrous hipfire kill for Envoy. What was it? It was on Azir Cave. It was like 40 yards, just hipfired somebody.
Really good.
Oh, even there, hipfire looked pretty clean. It was funny because he got it. He had no reaction. He just goes, "Oh, he's dead." And RC's in the background just giggling.
Yeah, something they're just used to, I guess, by now.
MP40 is very good. Aggression, again, this time. Over towards the A site. But Scump and Envoy, they're ready and waiting. There will be no opening. Looking to chain together 2 rounds after the big flood from Rokkr. Just going to be on Assault now, and he's getting chased. That should be the round. Nice answer from Huntsmen. I don't mind the gamble from Rokkr, get a little aggressive
different
towards the offsite, but unfortunately for them, Envoy and Scump shut it down with the quickness.
I'm just laughing because you called the MP5 and MP40.
Oh, MP5? Oh, that's from the Blackout.
Yeah. I know your love-hate relationship with that.
Oh, it is, it is. That's what I get for using that darn gun every day. They're both very good. One more round for Huntsmen to tie up the series at 1 apiece. The last time they did this push towards B, Alex found the opening pick, and they were able to put Huntsmen on their back foot early. This time will not be the case. RC's gets the first blood. The aggressor, Nassim, is cut down. Nice shots from RC's yet again. Mid-map, he is 12-4. You said you maybe Scump, you want somebody other to step up and have a monster game, and RC's has done it.
And you saw Minnesota, what they were trying to do there, trying to get, you see where those skulls are aggressive towards B. The only problem is you don't have someone vent room or someone who can take down RC just watching that cross. They're just going to use those teammates and take that player down. You would love someone water or trying to work vent in that situation. And now, yeah, Alex checks the bomb, doesn't want the plant to go down, but the trade is there. Arcity's
going to the
trying
ace.
to find for the ace, but a 14-kill performance.